using a paper playmat because it looks nice. That's why. And Black Through Dark Traits is right here. So anyway, welcome to a new series, and it's the Vanguard series. It's called Bad Deck Tuesday. It sounds better if it was Monday, but you know. So our main card is really bad, and that's what I'm gonna keep saying for this series. This is our main card, Eldana. But I'll tell you what he does when we get to him. So first card is David. Basically, he counts at 2 when you would retire something. So he's pretty good in the deck. I'll tell you why later. 4 Revenger crit, 2 more Revenger crit, and 2 more Revenger crit. So all 8 criticals are Revenger. This paper playmat's really bad. Jesus. I'm probably never going to do this again. 4 Margot clones. Basically permanent soul plus 3k to something. 3 of this heal, which is Revenger again. And 1 fluffy doggy heal trigger, because we got one in the legend deck and it's very fucking shiny and I will never cut it. And for grade 1s, for perfect guards, cut null guardian's nice. The playmat keeps moving. 2 claws when she boots Dorant. Just give Dorant 2k. It's really bad. 2 10k attackers. And 2 of this. It's basically the same skill as David, except it's in GB1. So it's actually really better than David. 4 limit break enablers, because doing an Eldana when you first ride him is like really good. 2 dark hearts, kind of good, but at the same time it's really not. And 1 Stride enabler, because they couldn't find the room for more. Grade 2 is going free Maka. When she's boosted, just call grade 1 from deck. So it gets your limit breaks factor. Free Dorant when she's boosted by Claudette on flip 1. And that's really good. Good, the deck. 1 Black Through Revenger. If you have a Vanguard Revenger, you're gonna let to kill something. So he's good to get rid of shit. Then 1 Kiba. I was playing the main, but having a 7k beater is way better. Better, Jesus. Free Diablo, because Diablo is way better than Eldana in my opinion. And I think a lot of people will agree with me on that. Oh, never mind, there's 4. I thought I cut 1. Whoops. Deck profile failed. 2 Eldanas. Like, this is our main card, but I don't really like him that much. Basically what he does is, when he attacks he gains 3k, that's his normal skill. Then limit break, it's kind of like 2, retire 2, but with David and, where is it? Sharon? Or Karen? They count 2 when they're sacked off, so you're only sacking off 1 to draw 2 cards, which is like really good. And if it's your starter you're sacking off, it's like really good. Like so good. And like this card is like horrible in all circumstances, but he gets free K when you draw, so yeah. 2 Babkar. And Babkar like kinda good, but I would take out 1. 1 Break Rod and 1 of this guy. Reasons he's here is to get shit. 4 the most brokenest cards that ever came out in this game. Diablo. What Diablo does is, his act ability is count less 1, on flip 1, he gains 10k in a crit. And when he attacks, retire 3 rear guards, and your opponent has to retire 2 rear guards, or else they can't use a skill. I mean, they can't guard. And it's a 10k and a crit, so they have to go minus in order to guard. That's really good. So yeah. Next up is a Grim Recruiter, because it applies pressure when he swings and he hits. You just get a grade 1 from deck, so it gets your Eldana plays factor. One Phoenician, when you ride him, sack a rearguard off, he gains 7k, and when he hits, retire 1 rearguard. Since we play 2 Avengers, 1 Drag Ruler, it's Drag Ruler. Revenant is really good in the deck, because when you have a heart card, like when you tried on top of a Revenger, he gains. You can call 1 grade 1 from deck, alright? You can just call 1 grade 1 from deck and get a ton of plays. Set off. But it has to have Revenger, I think. But Fingats has Revenger, I think. Then one Madu, because it's a free Dry. If I don't have my Dry Enabler, not my Dry Enabler, my Limit Break Enabler on board, then I'll just Eldana. Then I can just Dry on top of Eldana, which makes the deck, like, really good. And yeah, that was the deck. Hope you like this Vanguard video that I haven't done in like 50 years. I didn't record the opening of this because I saw no point. And plus where I did it, there were copyright sounds, and I really didn't want to go through the trouble of voicing over it. So yeah. And anyway, if you like this first episode of Bad Deck Tuesday, please comment, like, subscribe, and more bad decks will be coming every Tuesday. Goodbye. I can't press the button. Should I do a combo tutorial? Yeah, here's one of your main combos. You ride him, you have him in the back row, you're at GB1, sack him off, draw 2 cards. There, that's the only combo you need to know. Goodbye.